Alright, as you saw from a previous video, I have gotten an itch. And that itch had to be scratched. And so you're seeing my, my AG Chopsticks sorting mat. It's empty right now. Well, that's because we've got a mail call. It's time to dig into this and see what I picked up from the interwebs. I actually will show you the site as well. Found a really cool new site. Thanks to, again, my gold buddy, NCF XSTI, and just gonna show it off and then add it to my collection. Alright, before we open this up, I wanted to show you what started this whole process. So you remember in a previous video I got this piece of gold in quartz that little Mega stole from me. Well, we were out with her the next weekend. We went to a gem shop because she's really into that lately. And I picked up this piece of copper in its host rock. So it's a combination of granite and quartz. This is out of Michigan. Let me see if I can take manual control here and show you. So it's this beautiful piece of crystalline copper in its host. Amazing piece, gorgeous piece. And I really wanted that as a display on my desk. It actually sits up on my desk that I use for both work and for streaming and for just general computer. And I wanted a piece of gold to go into it. And originally I thought, I'd just keep this. I'd have it sitting in this nice little crevice here. But then little Mega said, Dad, I want this. So guess what? That's gone now. So I had to go out, and I was talking to a couple of friends, and was talking to NCF XSTI and said, hey, do you know of any sites that sell crystalline gold, or gold in quartz, I should say? And he said, well, no, and he did some research, and he pulled up this website. And this website, it's really cool. And I'll bring up that website itself in just a second here and show you what it is. It's actually called naturalgoldtrader.com. And he showed me a bunch of these different quartz with gold inlaid in them. And, I thought there were some amazing prices, so I made a purchase. And here's what it is. Now, I did open it because I wanted to give the seller just quick feedback upon receiving it, and didn't know when I was going to be able to record a video. So let's get into it and show you what I picked up. I'll pull it up on the microscope so you can see it in person. It's just a gorgeous piece. So let's get in here and see what I bought. There is the invoice in here. I'm going to set that aside. As you can see, the package popped out right with it. And actually, he did include his business card. So naturalgoldtrader.com. A website for natural gold collectors. And again, I mentioned in a previous video, I know it's not $9.99. I know especially this might be off because it actually has some, let me just look at that gold nugget. It actually has quartz in it, so I'm probably paying above melt, but I really love the aesthetic of gold and quartz, gold in its natural state, and crystalline gold. It's just gorgeous. So I had to pick this up when I saw it. Again, I'm going to try and add it to this, just let it sit there to really make that pop and make that a better piece. So let's actually get in here and pick it out. So went and saw these pieces on his website, and I love the fact that it's actually labeled. So this is total weight of 2.12 grams. There's no way to know how much the actual gold weight is because it's in quartz, and it's from El Dorado, California. So I could really go in and see what, if I wanted to do research on California gold, especially out of El Dorado, and see what its purity is in a natural state and get it more accurate. But I'm going to track it on my tracking web sheet as just the 2.12 grams at that melt pricing, because I know I could actually get that for it. If I was to try and sell it, especially these pieces. So we sent it in this little baggie inside the plastic wrap. It was well secured, so I liked that. I ordered it on Monday night, late, and I actually had it on Friday. So extremely impressed with his communication. We talked a couple times via email because I screwed up on my address. Somehow I put my home address in conjunction with my P.O. box, so I don't know what I was doing, but he was great. Gus was his name, really helpful. Ordered it Monday, got it on Friday. Just in love with this even more now that I have it in hand. So here's what I actually picked up, and I'll show you, how much I paid for it, just so you can see. But I picked up these beautiful, just look. And I'm going to pull it up on the other camera as well so you get a close-up view. But look at how gorgeous that gold is. And I'm going to take the lid off here carefully. He did have it sealed with tape so it wouldn't come out in transit, but just look how gorgeous that gold is. And yes, there is quartz in there as well, but that is just some gorgeous gold. Let me actually take it back here for a second. I'm going to pull it up on the small microscope so you can see it and just see how cool this gold actually is. All right, and actually I have it pulled up on and separated out from what you saw it before, so you can see it's actually two little gold nuggets, and the gold is just interlaced so beautifully with that quartz, and they're just very distinctive individual pieces of gold. And actually I had hydroconomist said that this guy here actually looked like an action figure almost, because it, you can see their head there and then a couple of hands there. So just beautiful, distinctive pieces of gold. But it's just a couple. I know I can't get a definitive weight on the gold, but that is just a couple of gorgeous pieces of gold. So let's actually take you from this itty bitty screen and actually jump onto his website so you can see how much I paid and some of his other things on his website. naturalgoldtrader.com. And NCFX told me about this site, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll check it out. I think he actually Googled it. I'm not sure he'd actually used it before. So I thought I'd experiment it here, and they've got different gold for sale. They got nuggets for sale that you can buy individually. They've actually got pay dirt. They've got gold nugget pendants. But I was really interested in the golden quartz specimen. So I clicked into here. You can actually see he has pictures of all of the different specimens they have available to them. So yeah, really cool. He gives you some general information here. Gravity of quartz is 2.6 heavier than water. Gold is 19.3, so it's really light, quartz is in comparison to gold. So maybe that's where he gets his best estimations from. So you see they've got all these different, these are all quartz and gold specimens. So I searched through here, and there's a couple here that I wanted to buy. You see there's some really expensive ones. I mean, you got $1,300 there. Really cool. Just I love the look of the specimens, and I was scrolling through, and I'm not even seeing one of the ones I wanted before. So you do know that he moves some of these units here, and so I'm just going to show you some. Let's see if I found the one I really liked. There's a cool specimen there. Expensive one there. So I wasn't looking to break the bank, but you see he's got some in the $100 range. Got $181 there, all the way up to a couple grand. This one here I actually might buy for a little mega. And so let me show you what I found. So I clicked on one of the specimens I liked, and what I like is in here, by the way, there is free shipping in the US. This is not a paid advertisement. This is just me saying this is a really cool website. And it gives you some nice pieces of information. So this is from California. Again, from El Dorado County. So you'd be able to look up specific density or specific purity, and this weighs 45.3 grams total and about 0.2 grams. So you've got a rough estimation of how much you're paying over melt for the estimated amount of gold. Now, with this, you're not going to know because it's in granite. But it's really a cool piece, so I actually might get that for a little mega so I can steal my little one back from her. But it's some nice size comparisons too. So really cool. And I'm kind of sad, there's another one that I really liked that I'm not seeing, that I wish I'm kicking myself right now for doing. But I'll look at my previously sold, and let's see. So you can actually see some of the specimens he recently sold. So I know mine's in here. I mean, just look at that guy right there. That is gorgeous. So I can see why it sold. Let's see if I can find mine again. Scrolling. I just found it the other day when I was getting ready to write this, do this video. But just look at all the stuff he's sold. It's gorgeous. Where are my little guys? There they are, right there. So my 2.12 grams, California, and I paid about, I want to say, 140, 150 for it. It doesn't show you the price anymore, but yeah, this is what made me buy it. It was all these different pictures, and yeah, there's my little, action figure, my little gold, and it's exactly how it came. So, you could buy different specimens here. If you're really feeling adventurous, you've got, $872 for an 11 gram, just gold chunk. So I believe a lot of these were found metal detecting, but it'll give you the story in there. You can even buy pay dirt here, but just a really cool website that if you're into gold, into natural gold, I'd give it a look. Really great guy. Gus was great to work with, really quick shipping. So I will definitely be buying from him again because I love this type of product. So let's switch back to the main screen and finish talking about my entire experience and show you what it looks like, how I have it laid out on my desk. All right, and again, that wasn't anything he asked me to do. I just wanted to show off this amazing company that I found because I know there's some gold bugs out there. But at the end of the day, they're living now with their copper brethren or sisterin, depends on what you want to go with. And it's just a cool, I just love this piece. I mean, there's so much copper on here. It's gorgeous. But now you've got some copper and gold, and I'll take back over my focus here and let you see how it's living now. I mean, it's just a fun little addition to this copper piece. So very nice. I'm loving it. I'm really glad I did what I did. I'm really glad NCF told me about this place or Google searched it for me, and it's gonna live now with me. And anytime I do gold or show off gold, I might actually keep this on screen because it's now a cool piece. But yeah, that's my newest pickup. So thanks for watching. I'm really excited to add this piece, and now I'm gonna have to switch back to silver because I spent too much lately on gold, and get back to my roots. But just remember, in coin roll hunting and in finding pieces that you really want for your stack or your collection, this is more of a collection than a stack. As in life, patience pays off. It's not a matter of if, but when you'll find that piece that really just makes it special for you. Be safe out there, be kind to each other, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.